Well, let's beep in very quickly to the commodities market and see what gold, silver and copper is looking like at the start of the week. Gold is selling for $3,304.50 an ounce. Gold has been doing pretty well. There's been that flip-flop. That's last week when there was the attack and all of that. But I think the peace talks now and ceasefire between Iran and Israel is beginning to impact the commodities market positively. Let's see silver too, which is doing in green today, $36.40 an ounce, and copper is $511. Platinum is $1,373.65. That's an ounce, and it's positive 2.39%. Copper is down 0.25%, and silver is positive 0.08%, and gold 0.51% is what we have here. Corn, wheat, cocoa and cotton. Let's start with wheat today. $539. Cocoa is $8,921, and cotton is $69.09. Now, let's see the percentage change here for wheat, which is negative 0.32%. Cocoa is down 1.33%, and cotton is down 0.33%. Well, let's take you to look at the global markets this afternoon, and as we're reporting to you, shares indices rose in Asia today as the revival of trade talks between United States and Canada helped risk sentiments, while the dollar dipped on concerns that the United States job data could show weakness to justify rate cuts. Canada had said it had rescinded its digital services taxes in a bid to advance trade negotiations, bowing to pressure from President Donald Trump. Now, the talks are aimed at getting a deal done by July 21st, extending Trump's original July 9th deadline for his reciprocal tariffs. Now, NASDAQ features rose another 0.4%. Look at it significantly in green here today. And, of course, S&P 500 added 0.3% in positive. Eurostock 50 features rose 0.3%, also looking pretty good. And while FTSE features 0.4%, that's in the positive. Now, DAX features also positive 0.4%, but the bullish sentiment spilled over into Japan's Nikkei, which rose 1.0%, while South Korean stocks gained 0.7%. MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside of Japan dipped 0.2%. Chinese blue chips edged up 0.1%, as surveys showed manufacturing improved slightly in the month of June. Well, to the oil market now, crude oil prices fell today as geopolitical risk in the Middle East and the prospect of another OPEC Plus output hike in August improved supply expectations. Let's start with United States West Texas Intermediate crude, which rose to $65.25. It has a decline, I beg your pardon, of 0.41% in negative. And for Brent crude futures, it sells for $67.65, and that also has a downward margin of 0.18%. Bonnie Light sells for $78.62 with a decline of 2.84%. And for the OPEC basket, dealers are offering $68.13. And this is the only spec that is in green this afternoon. That's OPEC basket. That spec is the only one in green, 0.21% in positive.